we had no knowledge of any other adverse matters that could have come to light, maybe now or some months or weeks earlier. And therefore, we are proceeding on the basis of the outcome of the very rigorous due diligence exercise that was undertaken by the contracting authority in line with the law. On the matter of Adani indictment, Honorable Chair, under Section 41 of the PPP Act, we have got to very elaborate mechanism for undertaking due diligence. And I want to go to the point straight away. And pursuant to this section, Honorable Chair, the PPP Directorate, which is domiciled at the National Treasury, in coordination with the KETRACO, conducted due diligence exercise on the proponent, that is Adani Energy Solutions, in two phases. Phase one, of course, involved documentary review. That's what we call desktop review of all soft copies of the documents that a proponent provided to demonstrate their technical, legal, financial, and logistical capacity to undertake similar projects. The proponent, that is Adani Energy Solutions, also provided documents demonstrating their legal standing, compliance to laws and regulations, including tax compliance in their country of origin, which is India.
We had a contract that is between Adani being able to pay the counterpart funding complete. But if we descope this, we have since written to Ethiopia Power to help us connect Mandera, and that was 6, because we have already procured a contractor. Contractor is on the ground doing a line from Lokitang all the way to Lokichar, all of 900 million shillings. So Lodwa again will be sorted and will be connected to the grid. Lastly is between Garin, so that we connect Wajir to the grid. Thank you, Chair. Submit.
Thank you very much. I think before you, that's exactly what we want to do.
A quick one, because I think it's important. You alluded to Section 41 of the PPP, and if you read it carefully, it bars parties that have been engaged, or you will continue, regardless of any other.
I think on that one, maybe I think I got the answer to Senator Mgatana. Let's allow Senator Sifuna to go, Senator Karware to go, and then so I'm listening. I think the question of when the power is to be connected to, and the answer to that. But let's Senator Sifuna go and then Senator Karware. I have a feeling that time is running very fast, and we need to explain to Kenyans what is being planned by when. So Senator Sifuna, and then Harwale, Senator, kind of an executive summary. If we are not able to cover it, then we can still engage at another date. Senator.
That long stories wear me down. We are not here to discuss these issues of the source, where and where. Never be lost. And I want to draw your attention to principles. That it has to be fair, equitable, most importantly, transparent. The transparent CSS we have interacted with. First of all, receive a privately initiated proposal. What is your responsibility, Kamenya, to tell us that a proposal has come to KETRACO? We have interacted with KETRACO in this committee. The evaluation of a privately initiated proposal has to be done by the PPP Secretariat. Between KETRACO and Adani, don't sell us stories of transmission lines to Mandera. That's not why you require transparency in this procurement. Let us all know, let the entire world know that now we are going PPP and that can do airports. Only Adani can do power transmission lines, Honorable CS. Only them can come up with over here. Every time I have issues, when I was in Lamu when the transmission lines were, I raised you and you keep updating me about transmission lines to Lamu. I don't live in Lamu. And I'm not going to be like my colleagues here who are asking under which this was. Was by your response was received on the 11th of September 2023. We want to see how that any act of parliament, and you know I was not in parliament when you were passing this, shall be implemented and may provide for all or any of the following. And if you go to D, laws and practices. And when you go to article section 41, which yourself, if you go to 41 B, the directorate in sued or convicted, there is a distinction. There is a distinction. For you to sit here and tell us, oh, we are engaging in rumor mongering. Confirm in 2 minutes, your ministry should be able to confirm whether an indictment of Kenyans cannot be dismissed like that, Waziri. It's a transparency question in the process. Bring us minutes of the day. I can tell you that for a fact. And lastly, when we were interacting with Adani, if somebody comes to upgrade JKIA and instead of telling us that they build a new runway and a new terminal somewhere else, and they come and tell us they want to start by upgrading the existing runway and start running the facility. And in the transport committee, we said, if phase 1 is not beginning with Newman says, unless you read English different from me, projects I can see here. The scope includes development of line-in, line-outs to integrate new lines and substations to existing. Have the equalization fund. Your priority should be to bring infrastructure in a PIP project comes. If I'm the cabinet secretary for,
and also do not forget, electricity plant is a say, very technical.
Chair, allow me to make my point. To these issues, even one Kenyan living in a far-flung area has constitutional rights to electricity. And I am sure the people of Nairobi will not complain that there is no, what are you calling it? Yeah, it's an issue of it. And Honorable Wandayi, fortunately for you, you know with you to solve the problem of marginalization in this country, and to very shocked, you are now talking the language of Kutenga. That one, Honorable Wandayi.
Senator Kalware.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Since we last met before you are appointed, congratulations. This meeting presents you, especially in the jurisdiction, in the Unani, with those 4 projects. You are the parent who will, upon the minister, is yet to forget your good old days in the office of the chairman. In view of the seriousness that was conducted and validated him, requires to be audited or requires track record of bribing his way.